Good morning. I'm Sarah Pearson in the News 2 Alert Center with your Morning Pulse. Monday, Lincoln County Commissioners were presented the county's 1- and 6-year road plan, outlining how the county will strategically improve vital roads and infrastructure while being mindful of taxpayer funds. Long-term road plans like this allow governments to prioritize projects, secure better pricing from contractors, and ensure critical infrastructure improvements are completed on time and within budget.
Another thing that'll help us too is we're not constrained by the fiscal year cycle. We can open them up to a longer time frame if we need to, and get better pricing and more availability from contractors as well. So
the Lincoln County Department of Roads is tasked with maintaining over 1,600 miles of roads in Lincoln County, consisting of 276 miles of paved roads and more than 1,000 miles of gravel roads. Part of the reason strategic planning is so critical. A group of Senate Democrats unveiled a bill yesterday to force the federal government to refund $175 billion in tariff revenue paid by U.S. companies. It comes after the U.S. Supreme Court ruled Friday President Trump violated federal law when he imposed sweeping tariffs across the globe by citing emergency economic authority. The Tariff Refund Act of 2026, introduced by 22 senators Monday, would allow a full refund with interest of the previous tariffs. 54-year-old J.C. Todd of York faces 24 counts of official misconduct in Hall County. A reporter from our sister station, KSNB, was inside the courtroom all day hearing opening statements and witness testimony. Todd's defense attorney says he never forged any signatures and did not know what he was doing wrong. We will bring you the verdict once it's reached, on air and online. And in sports, a huge honor for a former Husker baseball standout, Jackson Brockett, has signed with the Chicago Cubs. The Southpaw played for the Huskers from 2022 through 2025. In his senior season, he held a 3.66 ERA with 15 starts over 16 appearances, where he threw 64 innings and had 45 strikeouts. The Southpaw made Nebraska baseball history in 2024, throwing the first 9-inning no-hitter since 1954 in the Huskers game against Kansas State. Brockett, after not getting drafted last spring, has a chance to prove himself with one of MLB's most historic franchises.
Well, hi there, everybody. Good morning to meteorologist Travis Klineski here on this Tuesday morning. It is a milder morning across much of the area this morning here, with a lot of upper level clouds streaming through. We've got winds that are shifting from more of a southerly wind to more of a westerly wind, which some places have seen temperatures rise over the last few hours here. So hopefully that west wind will help to boost our temperatures up as we head into the day today here. So looking at futurecast here, you can see the clouds that are going to be streaming through. They'll actually thicken up later on today, and perhaps some sprinkles or light rain. No legitimate moisture, though. We do see a cold front that's going to be sinking south, though, today, so our high temperature may actually occur a little earlier in the afternoon. That temperature should drop off a little bit later this afternoon. Night tonight looking like partly to mostly cloudy skies, otherwise pretty quiet weather. Look for a little morning snow in northeast Nebraska, possibly, but the rest of us will be waiting until the late morning and afternoon before a chance of some rain moves in, which could include maybe a little convective activity, which might have some lightning and thunder with this here as that moves across the area through the afternoon and early evening hours. So not only just some rain showers, which will be good to have. It won't be a huge soaker, but it'll be nice to get anything. But yeah, maybe a little lightning and thunder, which isn't as good of a thing when it's as dry as it has been recently. Watch for maybe some gusty winds around some of these showers as well. These will clear out later in the night here by about midnight to 3 a.m. And the good news is before it can get cold enough for any snow, it should move on out for our area. So I'm not too concerned about that here for this chance of rain here. And then by Thursday morning, we're going to start to see the skies start to clear out there, and we'll get a lot more sunshine. So high temperatures today, 50s and 60s, perhaps even maybe near 70 in the southwest part of the state. Maybe not quite to 50, though, in the northwest part of the state. You can see with the cold front up north, temperature is going to be a little bit cooler in those locations. Heading into tonight, we'll dip back to the 20s and 30s for lows, even some 40s in the southwest part of the panhandle. Tomorrow's temperature is looking to be more wide-ranging, from as cool as around around 40 in Yankton and Sioux City up there to the northeast, to as warm as the lower 70s in southwest Nebraska, 50s and 60s for the majority of us. Tomorrow night, once again, back down into the 20s and lower 30s. Thursday, a lot more sunshine as we're more firmly into the upper 50s and low to mid 60s, more uniform temperatures around the area. Thursday night and a Friday morning, a milder night. Most of us will stay in the low to mid 30s for lows. And then looking at your Friday, this will be the best day of weather this week. High temperatures into the mid 60s to lower 70s. Looks like a great way to end the work week before we cool down for the weekend. That cool down coming beginning on Saturday and continuing into your Sunday. Again, best chance of rain is likely going to be on Wednesday afternoon and evening. The chance of snow on Sunday is pretty small, and then a slight chance of rain and snow Monday. As temperatures do start to swing back upwards on Monday and beyond, it does look like we'll get a little bit milder as we progress into early March. Looking at the North Platte forecast, we've got that chances of rain Wednesday afternoon and evening. Mild temperatures all the way through Friday, with the best day on Friday more than likely. We cool down over the weekend. Coolest day will be on Sunday. A slight chance of snow there, not looking like much right now. And a little bit of rain and snow possible on Monday as temperatures start to swing back upward Monday and beyond. So it does look like we'll be back into milder weather. In fact, the Climate Prediction Center agreeing with me, thinking that most of the country is going to be above average into early March. So hopefully we'll be on the warm side from there. So thank you everybody for watching. I will be back with you on Wednesday morning. Hopefully everything will be working well with the stream here. I'll be back with you on Wednesday with all the latest. Take care and God bless.